Was Man United wrong to try to rebuild Sir Alex model? If Man United sacks Solskjaer, it means they admit failure in trying to replicate the model of team governance under Sir Alex Ferguson. Current assistant manager of Manchester United, Mike Phelan, once said that after struggling with David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, or Jose Mourinho, the Red Devils board felt they needed to bring the football governance model under Ferguson's return. Solskjaer became the head coach of Manchester United and was given great confidence. Three years since the Norwegian strategist took the hot seat at Old Trafford, the leadership of Man United repeated the ways Sir Alex used to run the team. That's why Gaal is still secure, even though Man United have not won a single title in the past 3 years. Dismissing Solskjaer means that the red half of Manchester has to smash everything to rebuild a new governance model, which takes a lot of effort, finance, and time. Is Solskjaer the biggest problem? Solskjaer's coaching methods and team management model are being questioned after Manchester United's poor streak. Not only Gaal themselves, Phelan, or Kieran McKenna, the main assistants of the Norwegian coach at Man United, also received criticism. Man United's current game is very lifeless and disorganized. Criticism for the assistant coaches of Man United was so great that Gaal had to defend them in an interview with the press before the match against Atlanta in the Champions League group stage. "I have said many times that Manchester United have a great team of managers," said Solskjaer. "Every team has a difficult period, and I have absolute confidence in my assistants. I couldn't ask for better people." That is the decisive message of Solskjaer, who is often criticized by the British media for rarely talking about tactics in public, as Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp often do. Solskjaer's greatest strength since leaving Man United is his ability to manage the dressing room, which makes people easily think of Sir Alex. The fact that British experts and media questioned Man United's coaching staff when the team played badly also showed the problem of this team. Man United wants to build a team and governance model like Sir Alex, but Solskjaer can't compare to his old teacher. Meanwhile, the ability of Phelan, or Kieran McKenna, who in theory play an equally important role in Man United's current model, is also questioned. Kieran McKenna was in charge of Manchester United's attacking exercises and was recruited from Tottenham. Meanwhile, both Carrick and Fletcher are more inclined to work with individual players. Earlier this month, Phelan was awarded a new contract until 2024, as a move to secure the future of the current coaching staff. Solskjaer did not bring a trusted assistant to Old Trafford, but was willing to tolerate the old people of the team, as a move to show the influence of Sir Alex. Phelan once proudly said that it was he, not Sir Alex, who played a big role in Man United's tactical exercises in the past. Phelan played 146 times for Man United, then became Sir Alex's #1 assistant since 2008, replacing Carlos Queiroz. Looking at how Man United operated then, I can proudly say that I was the boss of the team, Phelan was quoted as saying by the Huffington Post in November 2013, not long after the assistant was fired. David Moyes pushed off the Old Trafford pitch. Ferguson is the head and the manager of everything, but there are many people who play an important role and I am one of them, said Phelan, who has been assigned to directly coach Man United's training sessions. At Man United, Sir Alex used to have many other close assistants, such as Archie Knox, Brian Kidd, Steve McLaren, and K. Ross. But Phelan is the only one to openly speak about his influence on the team, and admits that Sir Alex is not a tactical genius. However, Phelan's influence is also the reason why he was pushed out of Old Trafford by Coach Moyes. Many former Man United players later said it was a wrong decision by Moyes. But sources in the British press at the time suggested that Moyes felt Phelan's methods were outdated and that United needed a fresh look. Van Gaal or Mourinho themselves are also quite reserved in using Sir Alex, former assistants. In theory, this model helps create the so-called DNA United, which the Red Devils BLV believes has faded under Moyes, Van Gaal, or Mourinho. Phelan, Carrick, and Fletcher both own DNA United and are no strangers to Sir Alex's model of governance. McKenna is the only outside factor in the current coaching staff of Man United's first team, having never worn the Red Devils shirt. And when Man United fell, all problems were analyzed. The mark that McKenna left at the beginning of this season is not clear, when Man United played lifeless attack and lacked lines. Are Phelan's tactical exercises outdated? Carrick or Fletcher have not been able to help Sancho adjust to the new environment, and personal mistakes have often appeared at Man United since the beginning of the season. The model of using former players is outdated. Solskjaer still has to be the main person responsible. However, when giving the Norwegian coach a new contract in July, the Man United board of directors understood that Gaal was not a tactical coach like Tuchel, Pep, or Klopp. Like Ferguson, Solskjaer favors dressing room management. And Man United seem happy with that decision. Sir Alex's current influence on Man United is undisputed. The legendary former Scottish coach directly called to convince Cristiano Ronaldo to return to Old Trafford in the summer of 2021. He played an important role for Old to sit in the hot seat 3 years ago. Solskjaer did not hide work or call Ferguson to ask about important decisions at Man United. The fact that Phelan, his most trusted assistant, was contracted until 2024 in early October. This also shows the influence of Sir Alex. Despite Man United's poor results over the past month, the team's dressing room shows no sign of rebellion. Solskjaer's seat is still strong, at least until the end of October. There's nothing wrong with Man United wanting to recreate the football culture under Sir Alex. However, modern football is always changing rapidly and it is not always possible to find an outstanding manager like Ferguson. Looking around Europe, very few big teams are succeeding with the model of putting former players in charge. Bayern Munich has a new foreign coach, Man City or Liverpool have been successful with Pep and Klopp for many years. Chelsea won the Champions League after boldly backing Lampard. The three teams that use former players as coaches, including Barcelona, Arsenal and Manchester United, are all performing poorly and have fallen from their position over the years. Top football is constantly changing and extremely harsh. Using former players as a coach does not always guarantee success. The intrinsic capacity of a coach is still the most important thing.